Hey everybody, it's Jerry, and what I'm going to show you how to make today is something a little bit unusual using your avocados. You've, I'm sure, heard of pumpkin bread. Well, we're going to make avocado bread, except we're going to make it gluten and dairy free. So we're going to start with our dry ingredients, and we're going to mix a few different kinds of flours. Now you can use these in different combinations if you want to try that, but what I like to do is pretty much half and half garbanzo bean and rice flour. So I have some, this is actually a mixture of garbanzo and fava bean flour. So I'm going to take a cup of that. And a cup of brown rice flour. And then I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. It just gives a little extra flavor, a little sweetness to it. Okay, and then mix that up. Then we're going to add to that 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Always use aluminum-free baking powder. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, which will kind of help to hold it together. And mix that all up really well. And then just put that aside. Now we're going to mix up our wet ingredients. We're going to start with a half a cup of butter, but we're going to use non-dairy butter. This is also soy-free as well. So we're going to take a half a cup. Now this dairy-free butter that I use, it's Earth Balance, which I recommend. It's one of the better brands that I found. And they specifically make a soy-free one. So that's the one that I'd recommend. So half a cup of the dairy-free butter, and we're just going to soften that. It's already pretty much softened, but just soften it a little bit more. And then we're going to add to that a half a cup of pure cane sugar. Now you can use a little bit more sugar if you want your bread a little bit sweeter. I'm making it just sweet enough, but not overly sweet, but some people might not think it's sweet enough. So anyway, just cream the butter together with the sugar. And then we're going to add to that 3 eggs, which you can just break into the bowl and then just mix it all into the bowl together. I'm just going to beat the eggs on the side here. Just get them a little bit mixed up. And then just mix it in with the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to add a little vanilla, about a teaspoon of vanilla for some flavoring. Then we're going to add some spices. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. A teaspoon of orange peel, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and just a pinch of clove. And then just mix that up. And then I'm going to add the avocado. Now this is 2 medium-sized avocados which have been mashed up. I'd say it's about a cup to a cup and a half of avocado. So 2 medium-sized avocados. Just add that right in. And then I'm going to add to that a half a cup of almond milk. And then we're going to add our dry ingredients into this a little bit at a time, mixing it up as we go. So we've got a nice thick batter here. And the last thing we're going to do is add some nuts to that. Now you can use whatever nuts you like. I'm going to use almonds, which have been roughly crushed. The easiest way that I have found to crush nuts is just put them into a plastic bag, like a baggie, and then just use a rolling pin and roll them out to get them to the coarseness that you want. This is about a cup of nuts. So these are almonds. Add that right in. Mix that all up really well. And then just pour this into a loaf pan which has been sprayed with coconut oil. And then just spread that out evenly in the pan. So here we have it ready to go, and we bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 1 hour. Okay, well, our bread is out of the oven now, and it's cooled for about 20 minutes, and so we're just going to pop it out of the pan. It should come right out if it's been sprayed well. And there we have it, our finished avocado bread. And you can just slice it and eat it and enjoy.